C.S. Lewis was a British author that turned from atheism to Christianity in his early 30s. He later went on to write works of literature regarding the Christian faith, like the Chronicles of Narnia. In World War II, he gave a series of radio talks on the essence of the Christian faith to an increasingly liberal and hardened Great Britain. These talks were later recorded into the book known as Mere Christianity. Hey guys, how's it going? So I read Mere Christianity by C.S. Lewis as someone who had been a Christian for a bit of a while, but this book taught me so much about my faith and what it means to be a Christian. There were 4 really big main parts that I loved about this book, and then one thing I want to tell you not to expect from reading this book. So the first thing that really hit me about this book was how visual of a thinker that C.S. Lewis is. Like, he has an amazing way of painting a mental picture to explain complex topics in a really easy to understand way. Like, for example, take this analogy he has about time in the book, and about how God is infinite. So if you picture time as a straight line along which we have to travel, then you must picture God as the whole page on which the line is drawn. We come to the parts of the line one by one. We have to leave A behind before we get to B, and cannot reach C until we leave B behind. God, from above or outside or all around, contains the whole line and sees it all. Now, I think that's a really great illustration for such a complex topic. Second, this book answered many questions that I had about Christianity, and that I know other people have as well. And it did it in such a clear and concise way that it just made sense. Also, it answered questions I didn't know I had until they were brought up. And this really allowed me to think deeply about the different parts of the Christian faith and think about what it means for my life. Now, third, it was easy to read. Not only was it easy to understand, but it was also divided into short, readable chapters. And this was really helpful because I don't always have a lot of time to read, and I know that other people don't either. But this made it so that if I had 15-20 minutes of spare time, I could just read a chapter. And it's really great for like a lunch break or right before I go to bed, which is what I did. Lastly, C.S. Lewis doesn't know everything, and he doesn't pretend to either. He's open-minded about the different perspectives and nuances of the Christian faith. And it's really refreshing to see such humility and honesty in an author, because it seems like nowadays everyone is trying to get their own point across. So for my next point, I need to explain something really quick. In the Christian faith, there are topics that matter a lot, that you have to have and believe to be a Christian, like the fact that Jesus is the only Son of God and way to heaven, or that the Bible is the infallible Word of God. And then there are issues that don't matter as much, like how often you do communion. And with Mere Christianity, you should not expect it to dive deep into the details of every single issue of the Christian faith. It only covers the basic necessary ones, and then it allows you to further explore your convictions about the more minor issues. So, overall, Mere Christianity is a book that I wish I would have read sooner, because it really helped me to understand my faith better and understand Christianity better. I highly recommend that you buy it, pick it up, read it. It is amazing. Thanks for watching. Please leave any good books that you know of in the comments and we'll check them out. See you in the next video.